It's your man LaRon MC, and we here live on Hot 702.5 FM. This is Craft Conversations. Welcome. This is episode 3. So check it. This show right here focuses on current topics in the culture, including but not limited to the art scene, the music scene, the foodie scene, and the craft beer scene. These are opinionated conversations that stem from bar talk with the homies, and it's all fueled by good-ass craft beers. I'm here with my brother, Ty Phoenix. How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up? What's up? Tyreek Bailey, a.k.a. Phoenix Scott.
Oh, you gonna get a gov.
You know, I'm glad to be here again. Welcome.
So check it. We're gonna run right into the first segment, which will be what's on your palate. So this is an interactive segment where we let y'all know what we sipping, and y'all let us know what y'all sipping. So if you watching from Facebook right now, go ahead and drop off in the comments what tops you popping. So we got some Nitro Merlin Milk Stout from Firestone, and then what's that? We got Rogue 4-hop joint. And yeah, we're going to do it like that. So, I got my mans here from, is it The Lost Elements or just Lost Elements?
Lost Elements Official.
Lost Elements Official. So, get in your intro bag. Drop.
Yo, this is Das Diggy, 1/3 of Lost Elements Official, man. Out here in Las Vegas, man. Repping the local hip-hop scene to the fullest.
Where you from, brother?
Originally from New York, but I've been in Vegas, so, Vegas is my home, man.
What part of New York?
Brooklyn.
BK.
East Flatbush.
BK.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Flatbush.
And how long you been in Vegas?
Man, 28 years?
Yeah, that's some calendars right there.
Yeah. So Vegas is my home, man. That's what that's what I claim. Vegas, New York, Brooklyn is still in my blood, but Vegas is my home.
Word. That's
You
dope.
bringing that New York flavor to Vegas.
Hey, trying to, man. You know,
know?
can't shake it, man.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it, man. I can dig it. You know, a lot of New York rappers, they're really intricate in their rap, and they're intricate in hip hop.
Oh,
they
yeah.
tell stories. They can get into a lot of metaphors, man. So yeah. I'm a big time. You know, I lived in California for a long time.
Right.
You know, in California, but so it was like when I would play East Coast music, they were like, man, what you doing playing that East Coast music, man?
So the crazy thing about it, right, is the homie, he think that everything that's like hip hop is considered East Coast music. So I'm from Gary, Indiana. So like we was all on, well, I'm gonna say my squad. Like our squad was all on like hard beats, dope rhymes, and they'd be like, oh man, y'all on that New York shit. And I'm like, this ain't even authentic New York. Like we don't sound like, you know what I'm saying, New York cats. We don't use the same lingo. We just use hip hop lingo.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the whole weird thing about that. That goes scone right there.
Well, you know, a lot of people say that because sometimes, like even me, I'm even guilty of this.
Mm.
Depending on what I'm talking about and referencing in my song, I may sound like I'm from the East Coast.
Why would you think that though?
Because the way I enunciate my words when I'm rapping.
What do you mean? So
sometimes.
like, are you saying accent wise?
Not really an accent, but I'll enunciate a word differently when I rap certain songs, and I'll enunciate it when I rap a different type.
But ain't
of
that
song.
what an accent is? Like
Yeah, I guess that would be an accent.
regionally enunciating
Yes.
words a certain way.
That's exactly what it is. So I think that's why people say, "Oh man, you trying to sound like you're from the East Coast?" Like, well, man, you know, I guess you think I sound from the East Coast.
That's crazy because I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first moved out here, man, that East Coast flavor was all there, but it's a sound to that particular hip hop. Like when I first moved out, Far Side, listening to them, you would assume they was from back east somewhere. You were just affiliated with New York hip hop, but
Yeah.
they was actually in L.A. It was just that vibe, that sound that they gave off that, man. And it's a lot of other artists that do the same thing. They could be from Cali, but they vibe is just
What'd you think about like High Road?
High Road dope, man. High Road, they in the same.
I was just reading something that was saying that 3 Stacks used to nerd off with like High Road's, like they lyrics and shit.
Word?
3 Stacks and somebody else, man. I know it was 3 Stacks for sure though, because I was reading that article where he was talking about people's opinions and stuff, making it where he don't want to put out you know what I'm saying, new music.
Man, no, man. Hey, man, put some respect on 3 Stacks' name, man. Put some respect on 3 Stacks' name. 3 Stacks is my boy. I mean, not my boy, like I know him, but that's one of my favorite rappers.
I know this brother didn't bring no Michelob up in here. You gotta get clowned, bro.
Had to grab it with the sweetness. How you doing, brother?
All right, yourself, Diggy, man. Nice to meet you.
Tracks, man.
So yes. So you gonna crack that? The lobe. Scoon, what's up, brother?
What's up, man? My bad.
You all good, brother? You got the elevated thoughts joint on. I think I got that top too. What's up, brother?
Stay local.
Word. Get in your intro bag since you just pulled up. Name.
Okay, I go by Big Scoon, represent for the group Lost Elements Official. Originally from Chicago. I've been out in Vegas going on about it's about 8 years now. Doing music out here for about 4.
For about 4?
Yeah.
You been here 8 years.
Yeah.
From Chicago, right?
Shout out,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the crib,
Midwest,
man.
yeah.
Shout out to Chicago.
The middle of the gumbo bowl. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Yeah,
from St.
man.
Louis, you know. I
Oh,
used
yeah,
to
okay.
chill. I done went to a few
We
parties.
like first cousins like
Yeah,
that. You
you
know what
feel
I'm saying?
me?
On the map.
So give me the hit me with the origins of the group first of all. How did y'all connect? When did y'all connect? And was it a collective decision to come together as a group, or was it like one person's idea? Like, how did y'all?
It was Big Scoon idea. You know, he worked with the soda company. I worked with the milk company, and we used to see each other passing by. And for whatever reason, we just talk and chop it up. But one day he told me he bought an MPC. You know what I'm saying? So
that was your story, or you had made beats? Had you made beats before?
Nah.
MPC. That's the top of the line.
Yeah.
Joint, man.
So I found the MPC in a pawn shop. You know, back home in Chicago, I could rhyme. You know, freestyle, all that stuff. And my man's, he made all the beats and stuff. But I always wanted to make beats because you know it looked like something I would like. So I said if I ever got a chance to get one at an affordable price, I would grab it. You know, I got one from the pawn shop. Put it on layaway. While I was sitting on layaway, I was on YouTube watching every tutorial on that MPC. I'm talking about Dilla had a couple he did, Pete Rock, you know, just anything.
Legendary.
So when I got that MPC and got set up in the crib, it was like all I needed to know was the technical aspect, you know, what this meant. But then I got it and I started making beats, and I seen this guy one day. We was just chopping it up, and it's funny because I told him I made beats, and he's like, what? He put me to the test immediately. If you heard the album, the intro, that's the same way we just reenacted it. He was like, who's your favorite producer? So I started.
We gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I started saying like
that.
Primo and stuff. He was like, all right, cool. And it's funny because I asked him to manage me first. You know, would you be my manager? Help me, because he been out here for so long.
Right.
And he did his rap thing out here. And he was like, man, I don't know if I'm in that space. And we kind of I kept hitting him with beats, and he came up with an idea for a song, which was Mile Away, and we wrote to it, recorded, shot the video, and it's a wrap, you know?
that's where everything kind of started from there. It was like, yo, we made that one. Let's make another one.
Yep.
And then he was like, let's do the group thing. I was like, man, I just came out of being in a group, so
Right.
I was a little, hesitant,
Skeptical,
man.
yeah,
But man, it's the best decision I made, man. You know what I'm saying? I earned 2 brothers through it. C. Will, who not here at this present time, but
Where is C. Will?
he in Texas right now.
He back in.
He back in Texas, man.
He
Taking
was
care of
supposed to
business.
be
Yo,
Yeah,
shout
you
out to
know,
C. Will,
yeah.
man. That's the
But he
homie.
couldn't make it this
Young
rip.
Willie. Yeah.
So you do all the production for the group?
I do the most of it. You know, I'm not one of the producers to say like we ain't gonna have no outside production. But for the EP I did, you know.
Right.
But for the album we just dropped, I brought on some of the, close family and friends, producers that we know, share the light with everybody.
Word.
That's real dope, man, because I see that you a producer. I'm a producer as well, man.
Man, you gotta introduce yourself first.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
gotta start
yeah.
talking. Who you?
Man, I go by Just Tracks, a.k.a. Jesse Hope from Gary, Indiana, Midwest. Got Midwest love up in the building right
Midwest
here.
over here.
Yeah,
This a
yeah.
Midwest show
It's a
today.
Midwest
For
show,
man,
for sure.
Man, been living out here in Vegas for about 5 years now, You know, trying to chase the dream a little bit.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with that.
So, how many projects do y'all have as a group? Or so is it only? So you was rhyming. So you got like solo joints?
Nothing out right now. Stuff that I'm working on, it'll be out pretty soon.
Okay, so how many joints y'all got as Lost Elements?
We got 2 albums. So we got the first EP, which is 5 joints and 2 videos off that. And then we got the album, which is 17 tracks. Well, I think we got 1 video. We're working on another one now.
Yeah. Now that one got 2 videos. It's got Ciroc and Kool-Aid and the artist talking.
There you go, 2 videos.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good mix. Ciroc and Kool-Aid.
Hey, man.
I like that. I like that.
Go on, try it.
I can drink some Ciroc and Kool-Aid.
That's
the Kool-Aid
right. The Kool-Aid got to be right. It can't be too sweet, man.
You know what I mean? You don't put too much sugar in it.
Nah.
Keep it kind of bitter. Throw it in the Ciroc.
Yeah, not with the liquor.
Let me get your top 5 MCs first, and then we'll go top 5 producers.
Top 5 MCs.
Yeah, they don't got to be in order, man. I just want to kind of gauge.
Man, we do this all the time, and it changes all the time, man. Nas, obviously. I'm gonna leave Big and Pac out of it because they on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But Nas, definitely Jay. Man, Sean P would be one of them.
Sean P, rest in peace.
Man, there's so many. I would do Rakim, one of my favorites. And I know I'm missing a lot of people, man. But just for the producers, man, I'm going to throw Dilla in there, man.
Dilla got to be there.
Dilla, man. Dilla used to be on my wall when I was a kid, man.
Hey, Dilla on my wall now, thanks to that man right there.
Yeah. Dilla was ill for sure, man.
It's another one coming up, right?
Yeah, February.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be the 3rd one.
I'm gonna come paint at that joint too. I wish I had made the first one.
Nah.
I didn't know about it.
The first one was kind of under the radar.
Yeah.
Like we had to go through the proper channels to get everything clear with Ma Dukes.
Word.
And Soul, she got all that done. Her and Nichols.
Shout out to Soul and Nichols.
Yep.
I want to get a piece to my Dukes, man.
Man,
That'd be sick, man. That'd be real sick.
Instagram age, it ain't no thing these days. You know
yeah, right. You can connect with anybody, man.
Exactly.
Definitely. The internet has opened the door.
Let me
reach out and touch somebody.
Let me get your 5.
My top 5, man. Not to sound like Schoon, you gotta go Nas. You gotta go Jay, Sean P. Schoon took that from me, man. He took that from me, and I would have missed this dude if y'all didn't bring him up. But 3 stacks, man. I got those 3 stacks.
That's
there,
man. That's one of my favorite rappers.
So wait, so now we gotta talk about that. So how do we feel about the fact that he don't have like solo joints? Like, do that matter in your, you know what I'm saying, when you put your list together?
No,
not for me.
No, because I almost threw Prodigy in there because that was one of my top MCs, and he got solo stuff. But
yo, I fuck with Pride, man, but
I'm from the Midwest. You
rest in
gotta
peace,
figure,
Prodigy.
man. Not only did we do like hip hop, we did like gangster stuff, like
Yeah.
Spice One. That's one of my top ones.
Spice One.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
my list.
I don't
varies.
got Spice on my top.
You know what I'm saying? I just mess with Spice because in the earlier '90s, his storytelling was on point.
That's what we came up on.
And his delivery, like one track he could be doing a reggae joint, another track he doing a whole track where he's stuttering through the whole song.
Right.
I mean, like he was, he had that, diversity where he can just flip it any song.
I want to cut you off. Go ahead, finish. You had Stacks, Nas,
Jay,
P.
Sean P. Ooh, the last one. This is ever changing because you leave out one, but I got Black Thought, man.
Thought, see,
man.
Thought got to be in that joint.
Y'all got the same list except for like 1 or 2 people.
Man,
that's why y'all a group. That's why y'all so cohesive.
We always debating it. It changed depending kind of week we
having. But see, that's the point. That's the point of this. So this is basically just conversations we have all the time, sipping brews. You know what I'm saying? We had these joints, like we wasn't intuitive enough to be ahead of the curve. So like, I didn't even know about bottle shares or recording video of stuff that was happening. So like, we used to be I painted all the walls in the room black in my crib, and like cats used to just pull up on randomly all the time, and everybody bring beers. We had the MPC going, we had the beats going, And I'm like, yo, we should record this shit. So I would turn the cameras on and we would just kick rhymes. Sometimes I'll put them on YouTube, but it wasn't like no promo pub.
Right.
So like I was always like, yo, we need a platform to where we can do this kind of stuff. And then just the cameras just happen to be there, and you know what I'm saying, and we catch the vibe. So I'm real appreciative that we got this platform to do this, and it's super dope that y'all came through too. Cause I'm thinking like who I want to have on this joint, but like everybody's taste is different. So like some cats be into like swag rap and all that other shit. I'm not into that shit. I'm
more of a different era when it comes to hip hop, but I'm still a hip hop.
What era is that?
Yeah.
I'm more like Nas. He taught me how to rap. I used to study Nas, like critique.
What do you mean a different era and then you say Nas, nigga? That's our class.
I know, but it's like I grew up in a different era than you, cause you know I'm young. I'm a younger cat.
Yeah, but pull out niggas from your era, man. You talking
like
about
niggas like Cole, J. Cole.
I dig J. Cole.
J. Cole, cause you know Kendrick.
Yeah. See, those cats that studied.
Yeah, they come from the cloth too, man.
Word.
Yeah, so.
It's a lot of different cats, man.
So give me your 5 then.
My 5? Oh, my 5. I got I gotta put Jay-Z over Nas. I hate to do it because Nas killed him in Ether.
Wait, what? No, you gotta explain that. Why do you put Jay over Nas?
I put Jay over Nas because I like Jay's wordplay more than Nas. I like Nas.
What?
Yeah, I know, man. But it's just my personal preference.
Yo, anytime niggas throw that shit out there, like, yo, it's just my personal preference.
But Nas' storytelling ability when he was rapping about the gun going back into the bullet going back into the gun.
That's that rewind.
Reverse.
The whole thing. The whole song was backwards. That was never done before.
Yeah. Like that's like some genius level type stuff right there.
No Game just recreated that on his last album.
I listened to that. I heard that shit, man.
Game album was
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It started off strong, man, and then it started waning, and then it got back strong again.
Yeah. That's what happened when you got a lot of tracks on that album.
Yo, the thing I didn't like about it is that he was using a lot of like well-known joints, like well-known like samples and shit from like
from songs already know the best sample.
Especially like legendary joints too.
Yeah, but he was trying to send a message to Jay-Z, don't you think? That he want that feature back.
He kept saying it on there. He want that feature.
He want that whole feature for sure. See, Jay-Z number 1.
So just name 2.
That's what matters.
Yeah, let him get through
name
it.
2 of.
I got Jay-Z.
Why he sipping that Michelob?
Hey,
Ultra, don't forget the
Ultra. What you watching your carbs?
I like Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, you know me. I've been slimming down, man. So yeah, but I gotta put Nas up there for sure, man. Cause like I used to I remember being a kid, walking to high school, just listening CD Walkmans, listening to Nas all the time. You got your era cats in your top 5. Yeah, but cats like Little Brother, man. Like
that ain't your era,
man. Little Brother is the business, man. They come from the same cloth.
Yo, that ain't your era, bro.
Yeah, that's why I started doing hip hop, man. Cause I was a 15-year-old kid finding these cats out, man. And I was like started studying the art form, man, and started producing. Like you say, you grabbed the MPC. Instead of the MPC, I grabbed Fruity Loops.
Yeah, that was the takeover. You know, Knife Wonder do that. FL.
Knife Wonder is the shit too.
But I had to go back and learn how to use the MPCs because I had to study the art form.
What was the end? Where did we end on your 3? You got Nas. You got.
I got to put LB I got to put them as a whole, as a group. I can't just.
So Nas, J,
LB. Man. I can't really say J. Cole because I don't think they necessarily gained that title as being like the greatest, like him and Kendrick yet.
It's your top 5.
Yeah, it's your 5.
It's my top 5, but
it's yours.
Who else can I say, man? Let me think. I got to ponder a bit about this, but.
Well, you a producer, so give me your top 5 producers then. That should be.
Ooh, I can give you that off back. 9th up there for sure.
Oh, yeah.
9th, man. He had that. He rocked the way he chopped them samples, yo. It's just phenomenal, man. He just loop it together. And Dilla, of course, man, because Dilla, he same way, man. Dilla, he was the pioneer of that type of sound to me.
Mm-hmm. Dilla touch your soul, man.
Yeah, man. He put you on the right frequency, don't he, man? Man. For sure, man.
I used to listen to a lot of his stories that other artists have spoke on about Dilla.
Yeah.
How he, from the record shop, like I think it was a Questlove story where they got the records and he was telling him the whole ride back to the house how he was gonna make the record, and then when he got there and made it the same way he described it.
Yep.
That's something special right there.
That is,
something
man.
special, man. It's God given, man.
Yeah.
For sure, man. You gotta notice the genius in the talent.
List.
All right. This is why they on my list, man. He was great.
All right, we don't need to break down. How many you had? 2 so far?
Yeah, Dilla,
Ninth.
Dilla, DJ, not DJ Khaled, but DJ Khaled. People don't know about DJ Khaled. He dope. He from California.
I don't know. I never heard of that.
Yeah,
thing.
I never heard of him either. What he produce?
He what did he produced one joint off I can't think of the album right now. You will have to look him up. He did some joints for I think he did some joints for Jay-Z.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. DJ Khaled. I will have to look him up.
It's spelled Cali, C-A-L-I?
I think it's I believe it's still spelled with like a K, Khali.
I gotta check that out. I never even heard of Cat.
Yeah, this top 5. We gotta see who that is.
Word.
Yeah,
I mean, he in his 5. Like he brought his name, so
yeah, man. I like Toomp too, DJ Toomp. I like the way he produced too. I like the chords and shit.
You know who is that? I don't know who that is either.
You don't know who Toomp? You see?
I think he from the South.
Yeah, he from the
I
South.
remember that.
Man,
name.
I'm real diverse when it comes to like
I was
different
like T.I.
producers,
one of
man.
T.I.'s producers, I think, back in the day.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I like Kanye West production, man. I like his production too, man.
I noticed that nobody named Dr. Dre.
Yeah, he was the first one to name the producers. Now, if I do my 5 producers, my first producer's gonna be like
that's just my personal
off top.
preference.
I'm going with DJ Premier, and I'm gonna do Dilla 1, 2, P Rock number 3. Then it's a toss between
Nobody
Ye and
said
Dre.
RZA at all, man. Like nobody
RZA's
fuck with
cool.
Yeah, man, he cool, but it's
Yeah.
Wu-Tang, man.
So
What the fuck do that mean?
He cool, but he ain't made them songs yet.
He
that
cool,
really,
but it's Wu-Tang.
that really hit my soul. I mean, he'll make some grimy stuff, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
"Yo, this is like a lot of his glitches in his beats. Like if you hear like the drum was off a little bit, but it fit right in. He ain't made them songs yet. Where I was like you know, like this is touch your soul. It just made you really think. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, yo. Like it was some stuff on that first Bobby Digital, man, that was extremely fly to me, man. Like we used to listen to that joint
Yeah,
a whole bunch of
Yeah,
times, man.
that was a dope album.
that shit was dope.
It was some other stuff too, man. I can't think of what projects they were on. But RZA, I think like Prime RZA would be in my top. But I mean like latter RZA probably not so much.
What y'all think of Jazzy Jeff?
I think he dope.
I think he
Jazzy
he be
Yeah.
up there in my
I think
list,
he
man.
dope, man.
Yo,
Dope, man.
Look, he not only does he excel in hip hop, but he makes a lot of our favorite neo soul artist music as well.
oh yeah.
See,
know,
this he a soul R&B soul cat, so
So-
he was-
Also, yeah.
People like that's so universal. They have to be uplifted. You have to respect them. He could say, "Oh man, I'll make you a dope track right now that you could spit some hot lyrics on," or I can make you dope right now that you can sing some on to your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And he uses live music because I notice a lot of producers, especially when it comes to hip hop, they kind of sway away from live music, but they want it to be all them. And I can dig that because they like, okay, I want to do the beat, but I want it to be me. I don't want to have to give credits to 6 people.
Right.
You know, you did the guitars, you did the keyboards, you did the. So when you have somebody that can do live music as well as implement their own type of beats and sound and music in it, man, you got to respect them, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Jazzy Jeff is dope.
And I
Hey,
think
that's
it
dope, man.
also
He up
goes
there for
to a lot of producers. They don't know how to use that. Like they still depend what level they is on the come up. They don't say, you know what, I could play this bass on the MP all day, but what if I get such and such to come in? They ain't thought that far yet. That's why I'm considering doing bass classes.
What did Dilla play instruments?
No, Dilla brought people in. I'm pretty sure he might picked up a bass or something. But,
So I heard somewhere, man. I hate saying shit that I heard without being able to reference that shit. But I heard somewhere that he if he couldn't get samples cleared, he just replayed that shit.
we play him, yeah.
Why
That's-
not?
That's
yeah,
genius,
the key
man.
right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the key.
Why not?
Oh.
The new joint. What's the name of the new joint?
Socialism.
Who came up with that name? Like, explain the name to me.
Well, it come from the first album. So we kind of did like the EPMD thing when they did like business was part of their thing. So the word soul, SOUL, was in our first album, Universal. You know, so we was like, let's keep it going with the second one. That's when we did Socialism. And the next one is supposed to be Concepts and Soul. But
I like that.
We always getting on 3-way conference call. Me, Diggy, C Will. We talk like every day about our plan, what we gonna do, how can we get to where we need to get, and we talked about the album one day and we kind of let it linger for like a week. Everybody came back to the table with the names. We have some crazy names, but
C Will from LA.
Originally from Denver, I believe.
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, you know, he was out here for a couple years and went back to Texas. Hopefully, come back out here.
Come back. Yeah.
So how do y'all work like that? Y'all not in the process of recording? Are y'all in the process of recording new Lost Element joints? And then if y'all are, like, how does it work with C Will being in Texas?
Right now, we've been branching out and working with a lot of other artists. You know, as far as the Lost Elements thing, we got beats and everything that Scoon made or somebody else might have made that, you know, we just haven't, you know, started the engine on it. So we, you know what I'm saying, just kind of getting the concepts and everything. But right now we kind of been just focusing, just reaching out and, you know, getting the collabs going and stuff.
Word. Cool. So the album did it just come out or is
came out October 1st.
Y'all want to play a joint?
Yeah, we can play a joint.
You got to.
Yeah, let us hear that fire, man.
Fire.
Hey, you know, y'all look like if I was watching the video, I'd be like, yeah, let me knock this real quick. Let me check this out, man. Y'all got the, you know, it's a look. People don't know that there's actually a look, man. You know, y'all got the look. Like, you might have some hot shit, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
I keep thinking I can't cuss on the radio.
I listened to the whole joint the other day.
I keep on trying to hold my words.
Like it?
It's fly. I dig it.
I appreciate that, man.
I expected that I would dig it though.
You gonna put on?
What is this? Authentic Ain't Easy.
Oh, you got it?
Authentic. That's real.
Lost Elements.
Superfly Nichols.
Ooh.
Authentic ain't easy. Love, on guard, these hard bars rip hearts and leave scars. I'm mentally built differently, truly blessed by the gods. These weenies ain't really shit to me, killing with no regards. Pause for the cars, roll up a guard with the squad. I'm a menace, Dennis ain't got shit on this. I'm relentless, still trying to break in the biz. Got a hit list, a many MCs who can't spit. Time to end this, my worst verse will rip them to bits. Nigga, listen, I get busy, it's effortless, kid. But authentic ain't easy, never was my nigga. It's hard to be you while all the rest pretend. Don't stress it though, just get your dough and grin. My spot solidified like I'm frozen stiff. Just clocking a 9 to 5 till I blow with this. Not doing it for the fame, but the fortune, yes. Cause hip hop was built on the less fortunate. So I stick to the script, never stray my lane. My flow original, they can't fade my game. Authentic ain't easy, man, that's all I'm saying. Don't try to play me for weak, cause I ain't playing. So I stick to the script, never stray my lane. My flow original, they can't fade my game. Authentic ain't easy, man, that's all I'm saying. Don't try to play me for weak, cause I ain't playing.
Yo, are they watching? Probably. Every little step I take like Bobby, they mimic a copy, so the odds be they followers. Fuck tailgating, I make my own lane. Authentic ain't easy, see that's the only way to live it. Different cloth and tailor made, custom fitted live shows and we still amazed. LEO as we try to engrave our names into the brains of the listener. Gotta finish the painting to see exactly what the picture is. When it's done right in front of them and they be missing it, my mission to bless the mic with every line that's written with the mighty pen, the glimpse of my state of mind. Respect it, put the needle on the record, this is hip hop. All I need is a sentence, my words are authentic regardless. Bigger Poppy Grits, yo, my crew be on point like we marked.
So I stick to the script, never stray my lane. My flow original, they can't fade my game. Authentic ain't easy, man, that's all I'm saying. Don't try to play me for weak, cause I ain't playing. So I stick to the script, never stray my lane. My flow original, they can't fade my game. Authentic ain't easy, man, that's all I'm saying. Don't try to play me for weak, week, cause I ain't playing.
Altercation is never fascination. It's the realization of making it happen, no matter what you face in them tribulations. Plus, many trials keep killing your patience, got you anxious. Now you gotta make moves, no doubt. And making moves, homeboy, that's what it's really all about. They gon' talk about you, try to kill your vibe. But worse come to worse, you still gon' shine, still gon' rise like the sun in the sky. And you can take it even higher if you just close your eyes and realize that the real in you was still in you. If they ain't feeling you, then fuck them. You still gon' do what you need to do, cause it's the survival of the fittest. And you gotta keep swinging from the start to the finish. And you gon' be on top, fam, believe me. Cause being real ain't never been easy.
So I stick to the script, never stray my lane. My flow original, they can't fade my game. Authentic ain't easy, man, that's all I'm saying. Don't try to play me for weak, cause I ain't playing. So I stick to the script, never stray my lane. My flow original, they can't fade my game. Authentic ain't easy, man, that's all I'm saying. Don't try to play me for weak, cause I ain't playing. Don't try to play me for weak, cause I ain't playing. Authentic ain't easy, man, that's all I'm saying. Authentic ain't easy, man, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. That was Authentic Ain't Easy. Yo, check.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
Authentic Ain't Easy. That shit was dope, yo. I dig it.
Appreciate it.
I dig it for sure.
Shout out to the sponsor, Authentic Ain't Easy. That's what we made that for.
Yes, sir.
I know y'all had the stickers.
Stickers,
Yeah.
shirts, you know,
Okay.
a little bit of everything.
I gotta get one of the shirts, man. I got some
It's done.
stickers.
You got some stickers. You got a shirt,
Yeah.
man. Don't even worry about it. We got one coming through.
Moving the laws.
You made that? You the one that made that beat right there?
No,
too?
that's my homie Superfly Nichols.
Superfly
Nichols.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
He was in
the
his
beat
bag
hard.
with him.
Where Cat from? He from out here?
Yeah, he's born and raised Vegas.
Oh, that's dope, man. Some dope beats, man.
Yeah, man.
Rhyming too, man.
Concepts, you
Rhyming's
know.
on point.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey man, what was the learning curve on that MPC? Because my boy had an MPC, man, and I tried to learn it. Honestly, it was so complex, and I could program computers, you know what I'm saying? But I got on that MPC and I was like, oh man, I kind of gave up. I said, man.
I mean, the key was watching those tutorials. I mean, having cats take you step by step how to record your first drum pattern. And then once you figure out what they're talking about, then they're gonna teach you the lingo of the MPC. Because I got it with the manual. I was lucky enough to get the manual, but the manual really didn't teach me nothing but the lingo. Mm-hmm. So they taught me how to take the lingo and now let's convert it to freak it out hip hop style. So, man, you can ask my wife, my kids. I used to sit and watch YouTube on the TV for hours. They were like, "Why are you just watching somebody make beats?" I was like, "Cause I'm gonna be doing that, so I need to see what they're doing."
Yeah, for sure.
Passion.
Take it in.
Like homework every day.
Yeah.
So you learn the MPC completely from the tutorials.
I started buying like them $50 tutorials from Sound for Sampler. Cause I upgraded. I started with the MPC 2500.
I was just about to ask you.
2500. And I was lucky. It was meant for me to have an MPC. Because if I would have went anything before that, I'd have been dealing with like floppy disk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That one actually had a
zip drives.
These people don't even know what floppy disks are.
Exactly.
Man.
So it had built-in RAM. It had a CD, so I can get my sounds and put them in.
That's dope.
I don't think I would have lasted with the floppy disk, yo.
There would have been so many corrupt files.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm on the MPC Touch, which now takes MPC from just being standalone to now having software to go with the hardware. And it makes me getting like track outs to him much easier.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah, man. I dig it.
So what inspired the song? The song you just played?
That was
Poppy Grits, man.
Poppy Grits. That's our sponsor. Authentic Ain't Easy. We was
Authentic
like, we
Ain't
gotta
Easy.
do something for him.
That's a true statement, though.
Man, you took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the reason why that song came about, man. Because it's more than just a fashion line or anything like that. It's true words right
Something
there,
we
man. It's
believe
not
in,
we believe in that. It's not easy being authentic.
But it's fresh that it can work out as a clothing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some marketing and all that shit. So it's a true statement, man.
So when y'all
Shout out Grits.
When y'all writing songs, man, what's your main definition? I remember I had a boy, man. When I write song, I'm a songwriter too. I rap too, but I mainly sing.
So,
you know what I mean?
So are y'all like, do y'all run with the whole format shit? So like, I know sometimes I usually have a problem with like condensing shit into like 16 bars. So
exactly.
like some producers that I fuck with be cool and they'll be like, yo, just rap and then I'll figure stuff out because I might do like a 16 and then like a 24 and then I don't count them properly. But like I just stop when I feel like I don't got nothing else to say on that shit.
Right.
And then like sometimes it'd be no hooks, sometimes it'd be hooks. Some producers be like, yo, you gotta
put a hook in there.
bar, you
16
gotta, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all play into the no format creativity or are you more into like this is how shit has to be done?
I say we do the format thing. You know, we keep the hook. A lot of our songs is based off of the name of the track, the name this man named the track, and we'll just that births a lot of the concepts that we go off of. But yeah, we try to keep it, verse hook. You know what I'm saying?
Verse hook. Y'all usually do about what, 16?
16. Yeah.
Okay. 8 by hook.
Yo, we just had a heavy argument about counting bars, man.
Talk.
A little while ago. So like the way I was taught when people just got tired of me just rapping the way I wanted to rap and shit, they were like 1, 2, 3, 1. That's a bar. But I still only count it a certain way. So like if the tempo, I don't know if I'm rapping to the drum a lot of times or if I'm rapping to, you know what I'm saying? So like if the beat is sped up, does that count stay the same?
The count always gonna stay the same because it's gonna be because it's a lot of times the hi-hat or the drum. So you figure, like you said, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. It's usually all that. But if it gets faster, sometimes you might have to double time it. But I haven't seen like where you have to. It changes anything. It's always usually the same.
It's the same.
I got a question. When y'all usually like sample search and what y'all tend to like look towards and try to find get that inspiration from?
When if I'm out there looking for records, I'm out there looking for record to be looking funky. I don't mean like funk, but like dude got
some mildew on it.
Yeah. And I look at the back and I see what kind of instruments is being played on the album. You know, if it's the orchestras. Yeah. Some people don't mess. Some people only strictly stick with soul music. Yeah. But I made some of my dope like country or
some of them obscure
gypsy music.
I use Japanese soul.
You want to pop that 4 hot?
Japanese soul. I got some of that stuff. Yeah. You know, I usually.
Let me see that 40. Even though they're not 40, pass me that 40, homie.
And then just recently, like I went to a thrift store and found a whole bunch of records, but I didn't see anything that hit me. Right. But I was like, I gotta get something. So what I did a whole Instagram videos on how I did every beat from there.
But sample searching weird though.
Yeah. You've done Instagram videos where you.
I did a start process. I got like Facebook.
I need to check that
live
out.
Where I'm doing it from the drop of the needle to the end of the beat, to me just freestyling on it, and then
that's a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get that together.
Yeah, you gotta get that popping, brother.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I usually hate to jump into this particular category, but let me ask y'all: when you write a rap, or I don't even like calling them raps for real. I like calling them stories,
right?
Or thoughts. Because that's really what hip hop is, man. It's a story or a thought. When you first you make the beat, and then y'all start writing to it. You say you go off the name of the that he gives. He's like, okay, we go off this. From there, even if you know the name, you gonna go in a certain direction. Do you go with whatever's going on in your life? Do you go with whatever's going on in the news? Where do you go? What direction do you take from that?
For me, it's gonna sound crazy, but the beat it speaks. It talks to you on how I could start a rhyme, and I'm going, and I might get like 4 or 5 bars in, and it's not what the beat is telling me to do. That everybody's different. For me, I listen to the beat, and like I said, it's gonna sound crazy, but it talks to me. It lets me know like. You pause right here, you know what I'm saying, and also drawing off. It depends on if it touched the soul. If it touched a lot of the beats that touch my soul, that's when I release. That's when you get to know Diggy, because you're gonna hear about the hardships or whatever, because it's touching my soul. It makes me want to just pour everything out on the beat. And then you got other beats that just make you want to just get nasty on it, just all bars. You know, it'll tell you.
So do you write outside of the beat? And then like have you ever like written like joints, and then when you got beats, you try them out to these beats?
That's fun.
I like
that.
I can't do it. I think we had this discussion.
Yeah, we had
before,
that.
man.
That's
You don't
fun.
like doing that, School?
See, when I write, and I know I'm on fire with my writing. If I'm at work and I got my headphones on or wherever I'm at, and I'm not writing, I'm spitting my bars. But if I remember those lines by the time I end of my shift, that song was meant to be. But these dudes, Will, they got verses laying around. Every verse I have is accounted for. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like that too. I wish I had some. We had some instrumentals. I was gonna try to get y'all to rap and shit.
I got beats if y'all need beats.
I know you got beats, bro.
They got some beat tracks.
You got the beat tracks. Oh, man, they hip hop, man. You know they got beats. They about to go outside right now and rap as soon as we leave here. Like, hey, we trying to cypher right now.
I know Schoon got. Hey, yo, Pub the Joint Saturday.
Oh, True Head Vibe. This is our second show. It's a bi-monthly event in conjunction with DJ Shakespeare and the Academy Beat League.
Shakespeare, shout out to Shakespeare.
Yes, sir. Shout out to DJ Shakespeare. He put me on, gave me the opportunity to showcase local cats and showcase some of my DJing because, you know, True Head, I play a lot of 90s joints, some new boom bap like the Griselda Cats and stuff like that.
Them boys hard, man.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the vibe, though, right?
That's the vibe. It's hip hop. It's bars and beats.
Yeah,
but
we gotta be in the building for that.
So with the performances, a mixed vibe. It's hip hop. It might be some trap. It's just all locals.
You got my man ESQ.
Yeah, ESQ from the Shy, from the crib.
Shout out to my brother ESQ.
You said it's on Saturday on December 21st.
Yeah, this Saturday
coming up.
Ninja
Karaoke.
Come on out, man.
1009 Main Street.
The last one was good, man. That was our first one, and turnout and the vibes and everything, man. It was very encouraging. So looking forward to this.
Shout
one,
out Rowdy Grammy, Ian Sean. They killed it last time.
Yes, sir.
Toe Tech Crew, all those cats.
Well, as hip hop people, man, I know y'all been paying attention to the game and the news, what's going on in the game. Let me ask you, what you think about little pink hair getting 2 years?
He said pink hair. That motherfucker got like 90 colors.
Rainbow hair.
What do you think about rainbow hair? We talking about right off the jump. I mean, that's how I feel about it.
You get
like,
what you get.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the shoulder shrug. Like, yo, man, you put that energy out. I mean,
he need to. If he survived that little stint, man, he need to get out and just disappear.
But they gave him time served, so
that's 13 months already.
Yeah, so he only got like 11 months left or something.
Yeah, but
I heard they moved him, which was probably in his best
and
interest.
what's crazy is when he get out, man, like the culture do not need to be pushing that. Like he gonna try because it's people that's gonna try to capitalize off him. Podcast, music, man. We don't need to be letting that stuff
people
slide.
People are already hitting him up, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And he's gonna make money off of it for sure.
Exactly. Why?
For sure.
Like,
how and why?
The powers that be need to shut that down.
Yo, let's do another joint. I
sent that one.
I think this one, the link up. That's the one we want to rock.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's rock.
That explains it all.
Story of Lost Elements.
Moving to Las Vegas from Chicago was a big decision for me and my family. Honestly, doing music was something I thought I'd never do again, especially being that I sold all my equipment. But hey, things happen for a reason, right? Just so happened I seen an MPC. I always wanted one of them, but I really never made beats before. So I hooked it up. It's time to make beats, sampling like Primo, Dilla, and Pete Rock. I went to YouTube and watched videos on how to bring you that real hip hop. I started getting in my groove, really making moves. Joined the beat league, start paying my dues. Ooh, it never felt so right. Who would've known my love is for the beats and not the mic? Linked up with Diggy, said I got beats on deck. He said,
Schoon fan, with all due respect. See, I ain't really rapping right now. I had to take a break.
90 days later, dropped mile away. Told me that he had his homie who goes by C. Will, was feeling my beats and he wanted to build. I said, let's do it. Get together, see what we think of. Verbal revolver, results of the link up.
Yo, yeah, I met Schoon out in the field, man. I was out there slinging that white stuff. Yo, relax, man. I'm just talking about milk. I'm the milkman. Anyways,
I seen him, I used to call him Chicago, Chi-Town. He just say what's up out of respect. One day he was like, yo, I just picked up this MPC. I was like, MPC? You know, so I'm trying to figure out what kind of vibe he on. So I test him. I was like, yo, who your favorite producer? Yo,
Look like he knows what he talking about. The first producer out his mouth was his favorite primo. For those that's unaware, aka DJ Premier, I had to stop and chop it up while I was still on the clock. See, I was done rhyming, I was all in on my family life. First endeavor with music, didn't plan it right, but all is well. I thought I closed the chapter, then I linked up with Storm, and I picked the mic back up, thinking to myself, success might be a mile away. Form lost elements, but still something's missing. And come see Will, that dude ill, he be spitting. May 21st, 17, first show, and we ripped it. The chemistry was wild, we blended our styles. On stage at the beauty bar, held the attention of the crowd. Scoonie and Willie, y'all my brothers in rhyme, not for nothing. Y'all Poppy Grit said that we're on to something.
Man, I've been rapping since middle school, and I always loved music. I'm born and raised in Denver, and I moved to Dallas after I graduated high school, and I lived there for like 7 years before I moved to Vegas. My cousins text wanted snuff from Dirty Earthlings. They invited me to move out here, and although we had a plan to make music together, things didn't quite work out that way, but it's all love, and shit, I'm loving what's going on right now. Yeah. Made the move, now I'm in 702. Best laid plans I had didn't come through, but I stayed on my solo shit. I'm about the music. Came out here with the goal, ain't no way I'm about to lose it. Snuff introduced me to Diggy one afternoon. Then later on that night, he had the show we came to. Heard him rock the mic and instantly caught the groove. Started recording with him, and then that's how I met Spoon. He heard me spit on some of his beats that he gave to Diggy, and I guess he was impressed cause he recruited me quick. They called me one day and extended the opportunity. I told them hell yeah and was honored that they included me. Now I'm in the group, Lost Elements, a crazy twist. 3 MCs trying to find their way in the game became a clique. If that shit ain't ironic, my nigga, I don't know what it is. Now we making moves as a crew with no plans to quit. Yeah, man.
Oh, shit.
It's been a journey, man.
Yes, it has, man. Yes, it has.
So many things. Remember that time that Scope forgot his line, man?
Oh,
how many times?
man, you know, man. Hey, it was the first rock, man. You know how that shit go. Man, hey, what about that time Diggy at the beauty bar? We about to hit the stage. Late as hell, he about to slide across like Eddie Kane on the stage.
Hey, yo, what about Will? Y'all remember this? Wacky Dog is that?
Oh, shit, yo.
Boy,
Bring the funk in, yo.
Hennessy.
Hennessy Will came out real shit.
He dropped that at the wrong time.
You already know, but hey, shit, it's all love, man. We
Yes,
appreciate
it is,
everybody
man.
rocking with us
We
on
do.
this journey. And anybody else that hasn't, it's time to leak up.
Damn, why you fighting it? Don't fight
Yeah. That was
Don't fight it, go with it.
that was the link up. So that was like the origins on Wax.
Yes, sir.
Dope joint, man.
Man, thank
Appreciate
you, God.
that, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
the rhyme is on
It's still in
point.
my head,
The
too.
production is on point. Everything's on point, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
Like
that.
I was telling you, that was like 2 years in the making. We tossed up how can we execute that and not make it corny. You know, it was like no hook. Instead of the hook, we're gonna tell our stories on how we linked up.
Word.
That's so dope, man.
Yeah.
It's dope, man.
Appreciate that.
And I'm
fellas.
hard on people, but I'll tell you right now, man, that was dope.
Man,
I
thank
will
you.
really bump that. I'll slide down the street and bump that and pick up a
Yeah.
little cutie on the side, like,
There you
hey,
go.
hop
Pick
in
up
with
that
me. though.
cutie on the
You feel me?
side.
Link
Yeah,
up.
hop
Let's
in
link
with me.
up.
Link up. You hear this
real
song,
talk.
Link Up? Come on, hop in. Let's link up.
Yo, you got a good one if you could pick up a cutie if she into that hip hop.
Right.
already know.
Bonus.
Yo.
Like,
Right.
that joint to be on my playlist, real talk, man.
Man, thank you.
I
For real,
appreciate
for real.
that.
I can't
That'd
even
be on my chill playlist.
I can't find
for
a
sure.
cutie with a job, let alone like
Yeah,
hip
yeah.
hop.
That's another episode, man.
Hey, but where can you find the music at, though?
Streaming everywhere: Spotify, Tidal, Apple,
Music,
Google,
Amazon.
YouTube, Amazon.
So how many joints?
17 total with the skits and everything.
Yeah, we brought the skits back.
Yeah, we bringing the skits
Bringing the
back.
skits
we put it
back.
together like movie style. You know,
Yeah,
every
man.
skit lead into that next joint.
That's dope.
We
That's
just
dope.
So there's this legend conversation, all right, real quick, because
Let's
we
go.
running out. Cat said that Nip wasn't a legend, and Cat said that Big L, I heard motherfuckers say Big L wasn't a legend.
The dude got what he deserved who said Nip wasn't a legend.
Oh, he got knocked out, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Got
beat
a
down.
6-piece. Bing, 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 bing.
He caught a 6-1,
Bing,
huh?
bing.
You catch the biscuit
Yeah.
too?
He got the 6-piece and the
It's the
biscuit.
family meal. All right.
He deserved it because the marathon does continue.
Man, I look at it as personal preference. Like Nip, he started with the music. The music is what got him to be an activist in the hood.
Yep.
So he's legendary in that sense. You got to remember, Big only had really like 2 albums.
Two albums.
You know what I'm saying? Nip had one, but he had a gang of mixtapes, you know?
Right.
They weren't doing the mixtapes back then in the 90s like that, you know? But the impact that he left, man, you could say legend, icon. I mean.
So one of the argument was that he a legend like outside of the music, but he not like a hip-hop legend. Do you agree with that?
Nip?
I think it's personal preference, you know, because I'm from Chicago, and I went back to Chicago a couple years ago, and I was telling people about Nip. They ain't really know about him out there, so I was telling them, and then they started listening to it years, and they was loving it. I just think it's personal preference. Like, I didn't know of Nip's music to see Will put me on to him like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I love it, you know. I say you're a legend, man. The things that he did through music to help out the community is dope.
I mean, not only
independently too.
Independently,
yeah. Not only think about
L.
that. That's why they called him Nipsey Hussle.
Big L.
You gotta respect
Big L. Big L.
I mean, Big L.
Legendary.
Oh, Big L is
You gotta say
Big L is that boy.
You gotta see where he was going before
Big
he
L
passed.
is that boy.
You know, he was on his way to sign with Rockefeller, and you just seen him hold his own with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was there. You know, it's just unfortunate. He got, you know.
See, Nip did a lot in the community, you know, in his community.
But like, never mind that. Like, musically, like, let's just say hip hop. Like, so, and I know that you know what I'm saying, hip hop encompasses more than just the music. But like, is he a legend musically?
I say yes, man. Because Nip was the only man that I know that was hustling CDs, selling them for $100 a pop because he knew his worth. And he knew his worth in his music. You hear it in his music, too.
Well, that's part of the music, but that's kind of outside of the music because that's more of salesmanship. Like, lyrically...
he had the lyrical ability, too, I would say.
Influence on the culture.
He had influence.
Definitely influence.
Definitely had influence.
You can hear that on Game's album.
Yeah.
That shit he got on Game's album is crazy, dude. Yeah. I listened to that shit like 3 times in a row. After I heard it the first time, I was like, I gotta play this shit back.
Yeah, it's like iconic when you hear it. It's like when you hear his voice, it's like he rapping from.
You know what? I think this era is too quick to throw icon on shit.
Yeah,
like,
they are.
And legend on shit, and like shit has to simmer. You know what I'm saying? Like when Illmatic came out, wasn't nobody saying, "Yo, this shit's a legend." It became, you know what I'm saying?
Upon the years,
classic, like classic and vintage. Unless you talking about like instant vintage.
I mean, but that just goes to show the quality of music that's been coming out. You know, back then, everything you anticipated, you know, those Friday releases if you got them early, if you was plugged with the record store. If you wasn't, you had to wait till that Tuesday. And, you know, it was joint after joint, hits after. Nowadays, it ain't like that no more. You don't got that whole wait for the CD thing. Everything is instant, streaming.
I mean, what y'all think about Busta Rhymes?
We run out of time. Run. Everybody run their social medias and how people can contact you.
Big Scoon, at Big Scoon, BIGSKOON. That's Facebook, Instagram, all across the board, Twitter.
Yo, that's Diggy on Facebook. That be Diggs on IG. That's Lost Elements Official on Facebook as well, and on IG.
You can hit me up at Just Tracks at Just Tracks at JUSTRAXX, and on Instagram at the same at JUSTRAXX, Just Tracks.
Yeah, you can hit me up on Monster Money Maker on Instagram, and I just go by Tyreek Bailey on Facebook.
LaRon MC, LaRonemcee on everything. Craft Conversations on Facebook, Hot 702.5 on Facebook. Make sure y'all hit Ninja Karaoke on Saturday for the joint.
Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all pick up Socialism. On all platforms.
All platforms.
Hey, y'all, thanks for listening.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll catch y'all next week.
Peace. Thanks for having us, y'all.